Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today, freezing cold day. Although the sun's been out and it's been glorious in the sun. As soon as the sun went down, oh my gosh, did it change. So we're going over to Loch Lomond Brewery. There we go. For a beer that I think is in Lidl. Got this given to me by Andy from the Happy Drinkers. It's called Stag Do. Funnily enough, where I work in Newark, we used to see quite a few reindeer. Not actually a stag one, but yeah, I had one looking at me one day. I just about shit myself because I thought, fucking hell, if that runs at me, I'm gonna cry. Luckily, it looked at me and I looked at it to me like, oh shit. And it looked at me, fuck you, and ran off. So it's a double dry hop pale, 4.7%. On the back it says Zaka, Centennial and Eclipse. You don't often see Eclipse. Tropical fruit aroma, stone fruits and citrus flavour, sweet juicy finish, unfiltered, keep chilled, drink fresh. It is chilly in the shed. It's that time of the year really where the shed is more or less a fridge. Till the moment I tootled back up the arse because, you know, it's too cold in the shed. It's a glorious day though, cracking day at work, smashed it out the park at work. Went next door to the Chinese garden, smashed it out the park there, come home, and then took off the decking steps. So now we can walk down the steps as normal. I've reduced the decking by half. So, yeah, it's what it is. And got my new radiator out. We're having a bathroom fitted, and I acquired a radiator years ago. It was out of a skip, but there was nothing wrong with it. You know, rich people, they chuck stuff in skips. And if you can do it, if you can afford it, you can. So it's like a brand new chrome upright radiator, and we've got a white radiator at the same size, dimensions. So when the plumbers come tomorrow, they can swap it. I'll save money where you can, aren't you? You know what I mean? Smart what the rag's cooking. So hazy, orangey pour with a bit of a white head going off. Loch Lomond. I'm sure they actually did a collab with Neon Raptor at some stage. Again, lovely tropical aroma on this. I have no idea how much you paid for it. I presume around about the £2 mark. Nice bit of bite. Citrusy, a little bit of dankness there. You know, you're not paying a tenner for it. So you pay what you get. You pay what you get, and you know, if it turns out to be a good beer, fair dues. In the craft beer world, no, in modern traditional, usually if you pay a couple of quid, 2 or 3 quid, you know that you're going to get a decent beer. Well, most of the time at least. Hopefully. Just coming out the back end of this cold. I'm still a bit muffled up and bunged up a bit. But I'm getting there, I've got my last 2 weeks of the year with private gardens, bar the Chinese. That normally lasts all through winter because it's just so much to do. It's an acre and a half of land, you know, most of it's now a garden, primarily because I've turned it into a garden. I've actually helped them turn that into quite a nice garden, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I've helped somebody develop their garden. Which is why when I grow stuff, I'm always willing to give them plants for free, because eventually it'll reciprocate back to me. And you know, but someone loves their garden and they're getting you to look after their garden, and you know that by giving a few plants that makes it look amazing for them. I'm always with no shadow of a doubt happy to do that for good people. Now, you talk down to me, no. If you talk to me in a way that like I'm the hired help, then you've really pissed me off, and that is when that's when I'm like, fuck you, you know. Don't ever treat me as somebody different. It's like at work where you get these idiots, you know, office wallers, and they give themselves fancy titles like events manager or something like that, and you're like, you're a wedding coordinator, You're not a fucking manager. You're a coordinator. Get off your jumped up arse. You know, you aren't. I'm the gardener. Yes, I'm the head gardener. But I don't ever call myself, oh, I'm the head gardener. I'm the only bloody gardener. Despite the fact I'm a head gardener. Although, to be fair, you ought to be paying me more if I'm a head gardener. Yeah. Is what it is, I suppose. It's not all about money in life, is it? Appreciation. There's ways of getting around, you know. Get me a nice advent calendar, beer advent calendar for Christmas. Now that would be great. Is it going to happen? Is it Bob? Hey. Oh. Going down, well, I'm wary that I am well ahead now in beer reviews. I've been cranking the beer reviews. Yeah, I need to calm it back down because I'm literally, you know, there's only so many beer reviews you can post, and I'm changing the channel slightly. When I see something good, interesting, news-wise, I'm putting that on the channel like I used to back in the day, to be fair. And I like that because it's interesting. It's interesting for people to know what's happening who don't follow. Bloody hell, that's a big spider. Spider on the back wall of the shed, and it's a right stonking bloody thing. I'll be out of here soon. If it eats all the buggy things, I'm all good. If it comes near me, it's getting stamped on. It is what it is. These things happen, you know. Oh, so feels like a normal raggy beer review today. None of these where I'm being, you know, trying to sell a beer or whatever. Not that I really do anyway, but you know, proper beer review, bit of chat, bit of beer review. Jobs are good and they're fucking about. Hey. And, oh my god, that's a big bugger. You know, I'm not jumping on my back of my neck when I walk out. Oh, fuck off then. Anyway, it's on with the beer. All the cans in. So, yeah. Do apologise for profanity. Fucking hell. Why does it piss off behind the wood where I can't see it? Hey? No fucking brains. You're going to get splattered in a minute, mate. Anyway, on with the beer. Ooh, yeah. Cracking day. Till winter's here. And literally, this is the time of year, although I didn't do it in my socks, but I will do tomorrow. Time of year when, one, I've got to choose my job. No use going to work and doing a shit job. I look at the weather. If it's warm, I'll do a job where I'm not moving so much. And it's moved now, it's out of the way. Yeah, them sort of jobs. But I've got one layer, which is a Bang the Elephant t-shirt. 2 layers, which is a Star Wars t-shirt. 3rd layer, which is a Forest t-shirt. 4th layer, thermal. We've done a bit of painting at some stage. Oh, that's actually a label. That's painting. Yeah, I had 3 of these. God knows where the other 2 have gone. So I'm going to have to keep washing it at the weekend and try and get it dry from under. But yeah, we're coming to the end of the gardening year for private gardens. Oh shit, I've still got olives to do as well. Bloody hell. So this weekend, Friday and Saturday, I've got 5 gardens. The weekend after, another 3. Puts a couple of pence in the kitty. Not enough to go buying anything that I'd love to buy, but is what it is. You ain't got it, you ain't got it, you know. I'm good because of the fact that I'm going to brew some beer. But like this year, advent calendars, you know, it is what it is. If I ain't got the pennies to buy them, I ain't got the pennies. I entered the odd competition, never bloody win anyway, so it's pointless. Competitions will be coming up soon. I need to, on the Happy Drinkers, start entering competitions on Instagram. But even so, you know, sometimes I just can't royally be arsed. You have to follow about 2,000 bloody firms, you know, and enter one after the other. But it's the sitting there, you know, I'll enter. And the problem is everybody tags me on Raggy's beer reviews. And I personally think nobody's going to give anybody who's got beer review viewer in their bloody name let them win it. I'm sure there's a thing. Reviewer, no. Reviews, anything that says review, no. I have never won since I've turned it to Raggy's Beer Reviews on Instagram. Because I started off as my own name, you know, so it's interesting. Yeah, oh well. Can't win them all, can you? Oh dear. Oh. So, yes, I've enjoyed this. Supermarket offering, supermarket craft beer. So we're not expecting something that you pay £7 or £8 for. You're paying £2 for something that's not a mod trad beer, and it delivers. It delivers a supermarket craft beer offering. And if anybody, you know, and listen, I don't watch other beer reviewers, so I have no idea what anybody else says or does. Not interested. All I know is it says it's tropical and stone fruit and citrus. It delivers on that. It's a couple of quid a can. Job's a good one. You know, it delivers. Yeah. You haven't paid a tenner for it, and it feels thin and all that because you haven't paid a tenner for it. You know, money is the biggest consideration with all beers. And I had people getting pissy with me last week when I said about literally £7 a third, £21 for a pint. Yes, you pay fucking £7 for a third. That third had better be amazing, because literally in the same place where I went, £4 for a third of a 12%er, literally 2% less. So not a deal in it. And you know, that was absolutely amazing. Yes, this was barrel aged. Yes, chucked it in the fucking barrel. The barrel did the work, not the person chucking it in the barrel. And I royally got roasted by a couple of people online, and it's like, you know, and it's like, fucking grow up. Yeah. You've got money to waste on beers. When I've got more money, it don't bother me. When I ain't got the money, when I ain't got the ability to go out and spend, not that I want to either, because I think there's a greed element, and the greed element pisses me off. The fact that they're charging silly prices when this is £2. Yeah. Yes, if it wasn't in supermarket, it'd probably be £3.54 in the grand scheme of things, I would assume. But if it's in Lidl, it's going to be there for £2 because they're going to mass produce it. They're going to earn less profit per can, but make the profit back eventually because of how much they sell. My opinion, anyway, you know, is what it is. And yeah, you find yourself, I do find myself getting to the stage where I'm like, you know, you don't want to upset people, but you know, when people go overboard against you without really, you know, what's the word? Dissecting every reaction to my thing. The fact of the matter is, a lot of poor people out there would love to try those beers that are £7 a third, but one, they can't afford it, and two, a lot of people think, wait on a minute, you're taking the piss. £5 a third, £5.50 a third, yeah, I'm good with that. £7, what next? £8, £9, £10 a third, yeah, fuck it. Anyway, would I drink this again? Yes, yeah, decent craft beer from the supermarket. Loch Lomond Brewery. Love the Stag. At 5, 4.3 out of 5. If scores matter, which they absolutely don't. Cheers.